Whenever someone mentions the fastest player in world rugby, one name dominates the conversation: Colby. In rugby, speed is more than just a physical attribute. It can change the outcome of a match in an instant. When discussing the fastest players in world rugby, one name dominates conversations: Colby. His sprints, his evasive runs, the way defenders struggle to keep up, it all seems untouchable. But recently, another Springbok has been turning heads and raising questions. That man is Grant Williams. And here's the question that fans are asking: could Grant actually be faster than Colby? On paper, it feels impossible. Colby is already a global legend, but rugby speed isn't measured by a single sprint or a gym test. It's about repeatable acceleration, awareness of space, and the ability to exploit gaps. And if you've watched Grant closely, you'll notice something remarkable. He's rewriting the idea of what speed looks like in real match situations. Reports put Colby's top speed around 10.6 seconds for 100 meters in his sevens days, a phenomenal feat. But Grant, in 2023, has been clocked hitting over 36 kilometers per hour in full contact scenarios during World Cup training. To put that into perspective, Usain Bolt's peak was about 44 kilometers per hour. Rugby boots, grass, opponents chasing. You're not on a track. Grant achieving that's more than fast. It's a gang-altering burst. But speed in rugby isn't just about reaching top velocity. It's about how quickly you get there, especially when defenders are in your face. Grant isn't just fast. He's explosive in the first few meters. Blink, and he's already creating space where none existed. That first step, that initial acceleration, is what makes him such a threat in tight traffic, where Colby's agility often shines in wider spaces. Grant's halfback experience means he thrives in congested areas, sniping off rucks, spotting mismatches, exploiting tiny gaps. Colby's talent is weaving through open spaces. Grant's is making immediate impact in the thick of play. And statistics back this up. Grant has been measured reaching over 9 meters per second in his first strides, a metric that puts him among the elite acceleration athletes in world rugby. Colby's speed is iconic because of moments like the 2019 Rugby World Cup final, where he tore through England's defense. Grant may not have one global defining run yet, but his performances for the Sharks and the Springboks are stacking evidence that his speed is not just raw, it's practical. 10 meters of open field is often enough for Grant to change the course of a game. AUK training camps provide another clue. Short sprint drills often produce surprising results. Teammates consistently note that Grant edges Colby in repeated bursts. Small margins? Sure, but rugby is a game of inches, and those inches can decide matches. When players notice it firsthand, it carries weight. Colby is compact, agile, and exceptional at dodging defenders. Williams is slightly taller, with a longer stride that allows him to cover ground quickly once he's in motion. Colby excels in intricate maneuvers. Williams excels in creating space where none existed. Think of it as comparing a street-smart sprinter to a tactically precise speedster. They're both fast, but their strengths differ. So which is more valuable? If you want someone who breaks ankles and carves paths through defenders, Colby is unmatched. If you want someone who can turn a small opportunity into a 40-meter gain, Williams is unmatched. And that's why coaches are fascinated by him, the type of speed that doesn't just wow fans, but consistently delivers points. Rugby isn't just about one sprint. You need that pace for 80 minutes. Grant's speed isn't a momentary spectacle. It lasts. Even in the final 20 minutes, when legs are fatigued, he accelerates hard. That repeatable impact is what makes him such a nightmare to defend. Colby's work rate is impressive, no doubt, but Williams combines that with enduring acceleration, creating sustained threats throughout matches. So is Grant Williams faster than Colby? The answer is nuanced. They excel in different areas of speed, but in side-by-side performance metrics and real match scenarios, Grant is demonstrating that he may now be the fastest player on the Springboks roster. And in modern rugby, that kind of adaptable speed isn't just impressive, it's invaluable. So, is Grant Williams faster than Colby? Watch any game where Grant has the ball, and notice how defenders react. The hesitation, the realignment, the panic, speed that forces fear. Few players in world rugby create that level of immediate threat. Grant Williams isn't just fast, he's redefining what speed can do for his team. Rugby has evolved, and so has the role of speed. Modern players are expected to be faster, more agile, and more versatile. The emergence of players like Williams signifies this shift. His ability to combine traditional scrum half skills with exceptional speed sets a new standard for future players. As the game continues to evolve, the importance of speed will only increase, and players like Williams are leading the way. In the debate of who is faster, Grant Williams or Colby, the answer isn't straightforward. Both players possess exceptional speed, but they utilize it in different ways to impact the game. And if you still doubt Grant's capacity, just watch how defenders respond. Hesitation, missteps, and overcommitments happen consistently when he's on the ball. That's not luck or perception. It's a combination of anticipation, speed, and rugby intelligence. Few players in World Rugby today force that level of reaction. Williams' speed is not just a statistic, it's a tactical weapon. Every time Grant steps onto the field, he challenges the conventional definition of the fastest player. While Colby will always be a benchmark, Williams shows that speed in rugby is multifaceted. It's acceleration, decision-making, and sustained pressure combined. For the Springboks, this evolution could redefine their attacking strategy and perhaps redefine who the fastest Springbok truly is.